Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday encounter of an everyday life. I'm an Aspie. This topic is a real delicate matter, as we know, as I've been sharing in some parts of my areas at the moment about the topic depression. I covered up some of the things about how we could cope about it, and basically, the advice to others. And even though some of the advice may not fit to some people, but making them angry to the point of no return, that I don't know jack shit, but this is how I roll, how I find depression works for me, basically, and it may work for me and it may not work for others. But then again, as I said, some of those messages is just messages of hope and understanding, and hopefully maybe in this time frame that many people will understand and come to that, awareness that, okay, Kerrin, you may be right. I don't know. I'm not here to actually have school brownie points, however, or whatever it may be. Alright, and without further ado, on this sensitive topic of depression, I forgot to add, basically, is my Dear Depression letter, pretty much. So, I'll begin this now. Dear Depression, hello me. And I remember the very first day and time I met you. Growing up as a sweet, young and innocent girl with no perception of or clue of what's about to happen. Growing up as a sweet, young and innocent girl in an unknown place and in a place full of unknown uncertainties. The first time we met, however, you were cleverly hidden. Didn't surface to the point of no return. And I was only at that time, however, ignoring the signs when I was 8. At that very young, sweet age. I was always a happy, young, spirited, free-willed child that was bubbly in character, pretty much putting on a brave face, regardless of what it would have been, with so much energy also to burn. The second time we met, however, was when I was in my preteens, trying to fit in and blend in to the group where I thought I belonged. Trying to be somebody who I was not, when a few of these sweet nothings, lies and name calling began. This body and mind was not even mine now, as you came in at your grasp and take over, as now at this time did not feel right and real, but now I know that this disease is incurable, yet can be manageable to the point of no return. After having this, it's like a few times in a dark hole. I fell in a dark hole with no light, as I fight and cry myself at night with different waves and tides of emotions, with so many emotions that will then flood and surface to the point that it will overwhelm me, and to the point of no return, how to control these emotions. I say depression was a childhood friend, however, to me, that gave me so much hassles and havoc in my life just to basically control me to the point of no return, because I made that my choice to make it control me. A midnight life inside my voice at that time, a sharp tongue that I know again this wasn't me, basically feeding me off the sweet nothings, lies and everything that you gave to me. You robbed me of everything and pretending that you had the answers for everything in my life while I was struggling, as I was almost ready after trying to give in to your every wish and command. Depression. Do I dare to give in while you give me false hope and false messages of whatever it was at that given moment of time when I first realized this wasn't me? I began to feel very sick, and everything falling out of the seams began to burst, and everything around me I couldn't grasp no more that I thought I could grasp, but in reality I was losing this battle. While in my darkest moments and times, I was on a suicidal frenzy with you, just wanting out, as I was at that age where I could have been that number statistic. I could have been that someone else that you masked me over. Yes, I did attempt to end my life, yet, however, luckily I had my parents by my side for support. Yes, despite making their life hell of watching me trying to self-harm, self-destruct, they stood by me, no matter what I was going through and facing at that time. All the negative thoughts and sweet nothings that you poisoned me with again flooded back into my mind as I cried myself so many times at night, so many countless nights I could not sleep through these tears of mine, trying to cope and fight this never-ending cycle and battle and fights. Loneliness and having no friends around me to help me became the authority and the main source of my life. However, depression, where all these dark and negative thoughts grow so fast and clutter my perception and judgment of life, of knowing my worth and knowing my image burns to dust. When I learned everything that didn't feel right at that given moment, it was all you. You came in my life unexpectedly again, whispering to me sweet nothings, lies, and false hope, saying no one loves me, no one would have me, no one wants me, no one cares about me, as I battled to keep this fight and this thought day in, day out. When I believe that there is a hope and someone out there for me, etc. I will call this as well a house full of lies that you put in on me, that you were feeding my mind, spirit, and soul. I felt so stupid enough to give you into you and feel that what you wanted from you, becoming a slave to you. This illness can do everything it wants at any moment in time of day, but giving up my power and more importantly, the authority, more just to give you whatever you wanted, just to keep you satisfied. My sadness and other emotions that I felt will not cease to be quiet and calm as you overtook me in my life. I'll admit that you created so many fears in my life, however, and in me, like death, failure, and more. Depression, you know you have a story of your own to share and to tell in this day and age. I shall now stand up again and against you. Depression and the fight against you. I believe that I am someone and that I have a vision in my life. Depression, despite being in my life, you can't and won't have me and have the power and authority to rule me. I am not my past, regardless of what's been going on, what I've been through, and what I've been struggling with. I am worthy of love. I am worthy to be cared for. I am worthy to be appreciated. I am worthy to be more than what you're feeding to me. I am worthy to now let go of the hurt and pain and the uncertainties that you have clouded with me for quite so many times. I'm now forgiving myself and allowing myself to be better, thinking that there will be a time that I will be stronger in my mind, spirit, and soul. I'm now forgiving myself for allowing myself to be better and stronger in myself, of being myself in the spirit and soul. I have had so many guys that has come and gone in my life based on relationships, based on the insecurities that you've fed me, that they didn't want me, and you've wreaked havoc in my life just to think so. When I come against you right now. You caused havoc, however, when these guys came and gone, basically to the point of wreaking havoc, that thinking that despite them abusing me, that this was the real love that I should have been fed on. But in reality, I'm letting go and forgiving those ones that has done me wrong. And I don't want this to be anything or anything else to be stolen, even though most of it has been stolen before. I am letting go and forgiving myself to what I've done, as I don't wish to let anything be stolen from me as I begin today to rebuild what has been lost. Something someone may have lost will be someone's gain, as the saying goes. Today I stand up against your depression and letting go of the loneliness, failure, and other negative thoughts and feelings that you fed me for quite some time. I will not give up, though. I shall and cannot and will not let this silence me. I may not know where my life is going and my path is taking me right now, yet I will take a step of faith to the unknown and trust and believe in myself, as well as loving myself again and more. Yours sincerely, a victor and winner. well, that's pretty much my letter to depression. Maybe this could be a food for thought for you guys. Maybe when you face depression, that maybe write your thoughts down. As I said in one of my videos, that's how I roll. I write thoughts down on pen and paper or even keyboard to screen, basically, and hopefully maybe finding the right time to share the thoughts. So this is my hopefully depression chapter series of this. Next one I'm hoping to bring out is, like, as I forgot to say in my last video, basically on my socialization chapter, is shapeshifting in females Aspies. My uptake of how it feels to be shapeshifted, or what shapeshifting is about and all that. And I was hoping to find a diagram of certain videos that I promised, but still trying to come to that point, and hopefully you guys can forgive me. It's taking a while doing all this research, as we know, so please forgive me. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you all soon.